Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Improv Live, starring Jackson Burns. Today, your name is Joe, and the word today is Fortnite. And begin!
My name is Joe. I'm from Fortnite.
Shut the fuck up!
Classic Peter Griffin in Family Guy. Classic Peter Griffin in real life.
Hello, Good Enough Podcast listeners. This is your friendly neighborhood editor this week, Luke on Demand. I would like to formally apologize for the remainder of this episode. My mic will sound like dog shit. This is not anyone's fault except for mine. For some reason, Audacity fucked up. So, yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with it this week. I'm sorry. Please bully me in the comments section. And yeah, have fun hearing me either sound staticky or deathly sick. Cool.
Guys, I'm doing it again. I'm bringing up the Glow Part 2 again. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. We're here again, talking about Phil Elverum. I don't care at all.
This
That's
is
how much
becoming
I
like
care.
its own era of the podcast. The fucking
This
Jackson
era
ruins
is
the
never
podcast
ending.
This is a bad one.
No,
Jackson
this is not a
annoys
bad
the
era.
podcast.
I just want to know, because Jake and his girlfriend apparently listened to the Glow Part 2, and I want to know how it was.
Alright, we're starting early here. But before we begin, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the Patreon. The Good Enough Podcast Patreon is crazy. It's awesome. You get bonus episodes. You get the episodes that you're watching now early. And you get access to the monthly listening party where we listen to an album together. We review it, and then we have the commentary track separate. So in case you miss it, you can go back and watch it. Also introducing the Good Enough Book Club, where you get to listen to an album with us, and we discuss it on the bonus. Just want to plug that real quick because Luke on his taped podcast said he does not like how much we plug the Patreon, and I'd like to get that out of the way immediately so we can just go along with the rest of the episode.
Also,
Guys, welcome
if
back
you,
to We Make
if
Luke
you
Uncomfortable.
support the Patreon, you can get episodes like this, but in post I edit off all of our clothes.
And I
It's true.
edit in slurs.
And I also edit out Jake's mustache.
He
like
clone
they did
stamps
in,
my mustache.
Yeah, and
Yep.
fucking Justice League. Like
And-
how they did
It's
it
like
in
Superman in Justice League. Yeah.
And I edit in slurs. So if that doesn't sell it, then now we can continue.
Pretty cool.
What
Pretty cool
does?
stuff.
I'll go.
Good thing we got that out of the way.
Bear Jackson
Continue.
commented under my new video. He said, Jake Beard. I told him to fuck off.
Beard.
Fuck Jake Beard.
I'm trying, man, but whatever. All right, continue.
It's you.
No,
You're
it's your turn.
continuing.
It's your.
What? Oh,
You're
Jackson
fu-
just introed it, and I just kind of stole
No,
it.
you gotta
But,
give. You gotta give the fucking
Stop.
opinions now, man.
My wonderful girlfriend, we were chilling, and I forget how it happened, but Jackson, I think, was texting us. He was like, no, she listened to the podcast, and Jackson, his petty little beg's like, please listen to the Glow Part 2, please. And I gave you a Chris Chan voice there. And Tiffany was like, you know what, fuck it, we'll do it. So we try to figure out a day. We're like, yeah, we'll listen to it. So we sit down, listen to 3 tracks, and then she stops, runs down to my basement, and starts playing music that gets white people turned for about 30 minutes. So that doesn't tell you how it went.
I would like to inform everyone. It's not like Jake is describing the music as music that white people get turned to. Like that's literally what she searched up. and
It's a
listened
YouTube
to.
video called Music That Gets White People Turned. It has such classics like Come On Eileen, Earth, Wind, and Fire, September.
It's a good song.
The Cars soundtrack. You know, Life is a Highway. Yeah.
She turned off the microphones for fucking Come On Eileen, bro. What?
She loves that song. And rightfully fair. That song's a banger, I do have to say. But
It's pretty good. I like it.
I told her, I smacked her one, and I'm like, hey, we gotta listen to the Glow Part 2. And we did.
Shit.
So
It's
Jackson,
on my phone.
is this 2 podcast episodes in a row where I list off Tiffany's reviews?
I think so.
No, because the Fugue episode was last
Oh, true.
episode. We didn't talk
Yeah.
about it.
Oh, yeah, you're
Major
right.
Fugue.
There was not a single coherent thing said in that. You're right. All right. So, how do you want me to go about this? Track by track? Because I did track by track.
Hit me.
Hit me, brother. All right. So, the album opens with "I Want Wind to Blow." I'll just read
Yes,
off
it
what.
does.
I'll just read off what she wrote. I liked it till the end drums. It was extremely romantic for cookie making, but the drums at the end scared me. We were baking cookies when we were listening to it.
Oh,
Aw.
that explains it.
I
I was
think
like,
it was
that's
cute.
oddly specific.
Star rating out of 5.
Balls.
4.
out of 5.
4 out of 5. That was one of her
Probably
favorite
what
songs.
I would have rated.
One of her favorite
Oh, well,
songs.
that doesn't bode well for the rest of the album. If that's
The Glow Part 2 track title. It's blended in with the first. I didn't like the distorted beginning, but the ending saves it.
The ending
I'll
is
take
fucking
it.
awesome.
But the beginning is just as good though. It's the thing.
Out of 5?
4 again?
2.
Oh, what? That's my favorite song ever. Damn.
Ever.
Where there's gonna be some enemies made. There's gonna be some angry Snapchats being exchanged. I can already tell. All right, The Moon.
Comedy.
Love
My
the guitar.
favorite song. My
Wasn't
favorite
very
song.
special
great.
at all. Sounds the same.
What?
It's a great song.
Rating out of 10. I mean,
What
at
the
5.
fuck? I'm
She's
rating
gonna
your
give it.
girlfriend
She's
a
gonna
1
give
out
it
of
like
5.
a. She's gonna give it like a 4 because I don't understand your girlfriend's rating system.
2.
2. Good job, Jackson.
All right.
I was trying to help her here. I was like, now this is, I'd like listen to the first few, and then when she'd rate them, I'd be like, all right, you described this positively. Do you like this more or less than the one that you gave a similar one? She's like, well, I probably like it less. I'm like, okay, cool, we're getting somewhere. We're working on
You
it.
love to see it.
So we're getting somewhere. All right.
That's good.
4, Headless Horseman. Vance Joy Saturday Sun vibes without all the spark. Voice is beautiful, and so is the guitar, but what differences does this and other songs have? The last lyrics were very sad, like the lyrics at the end of it.
What, does she just expect like a dubstep song to start playing halfway through? Okay.
Rating.
3.
Jackson ruined the podcast out of 5.
3 out of 10. Jackson, I think you've gotten everyone so far. 3 out of 10. Look at you.
sir.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Good job, Jackson.
My
I'm in the-
roots
I'm in their head. I'm
are
in their-
strong and
their
deep. Sounds like the last one. I can't tell the difference. They sound good, but, quote, he can only play the guitar so many times.
There's not even a guitar in that song, is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Barely, but barely.
But barely.
Penis?
Penis ups.
3.
The streak ends. 2 out of 10.
I
2 out
almost
of
said
5.
2.
5, sorry.
I almost said
5. Instrumental.
Wait, can I just say, does your girlfriend not understand like the concept of like an album? And that it's
no.
supposed to sound similar?
We'll wrap this up at the end, don't worry.
Okay.
Instrumental. It sounds like falling in love. The spark someone feels. I could see myself walking down the aisle to the first part. It didn't sound like the last couple.
Hey.
5?
4 out of 10.
Oh.
So this is
I
tied
doubt,
with
I doubt she gave anything a 5.
intro. Yeah, no 5s
Hurts
are
me
on
so-
here. I will.
Oh
I'll say
no!
that.
What?
No 5s.
No, guys.
Well, the way I vision 5s is like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this like off on my own
Okay,
time,
yeah, that's
and
fair.
that will never happen. All right, The Mansion.
Sad.
This one was short and brief. ADHD overload makes me slightly depressed.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Slightly. 3.
2 out of 10.
I was doing so good.
I know. Something.
Oh, I know she hates both of these songs.
No, she's not gonna like either something.
Didn't like. Made me depressed
Yep.
as shit.
That's kind of man. 1.
All right, now he's back on the board, ladies and gentlemen. 1 star.
Nice.
Something. 1.
My note. So if she could give zeros, she would probably give this a 0. But I'm gonna say 1.
Saw the song title. Well, this is what I'm saying. She saw the song title and she said, well, now he's just getting lazy. Too much static and worse than the
Kinda
first
funny.
one. So Jackson, you hit it with a nail on the head. 0 stars.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so fucked.
I'll not contain you. Quote, sounds like the last 700 songs I've heard. It's good, but not unique. She said, quote, is Jackson okay? He needs some joy in his life.
Maybe I'd get some joy in my life if you just like this stupid fucking album, man. How about that? Maybe give me some
Alright.
joy in my life and just
Star rating, gentlemen?
Whoa, get it.
2.
Out of 5.
2 out of 5, Jackson. Streak continues.
Really?
Well, it's not really a streak anymore. You're kind of just trying to catch up so you can tie yourself. Whatever. The Gleam, Part 2.
The Gleam is so good.
The Gleam is my
You know
favorite
what's funny,
song,
Jackson?
personally.
You know what's funny? This is the only song, and I say this with a heavy heart. This is the only song that keeps me from giving this album a 10. I swear to God.
The Gleam?
What? Dude, that
The
song
Gleam Part
rocks.
2. It's the only one.
That's a
That's
weird.
really
That's a
shitty
weird ass
take,
pick.
Luke. You
if
should
the-
probably get log off the internet and try a different career path. Idiot.
I'm so sorry, but
I know
Gleam
more about
Part 2,
American Girl dolls than you do, genius.
It
So
doesn't
true.
just doesn't do it for me.
All right, well,
doesn't.
let's see if it does it for
But
Tiffany.
it's so good.
The Gleam Part 2.
No.
I asked
like
for
it.
I asked for Spice, and he gives me a funeral march. It's like me and the Grim Reaper are taking a nice stroll. I appreciate the attempt of Spice, but it's just depression. It's good, but not for me.
Balls out of 5.
I think she just wants Phil Elverum to be happy, but he's just not. Like, this is a breakup album.
2 out of 10.
Shit.
All right, guys. To be fair, I like the Gleam Part 2. I like it.
No, you had your chance. You had your chance.
You lost. You lost. Like Kanye West and
You're
Too bad.
gone.
You guys
that
are not
song?
going to see my cock after recording tonight because you just.
No,
What?
come on, please. No, I'm sorry. Come
Nope.
on.
That's the best
Come
part.
on.
No, it's okay,
No.
Luke. No, it's okay. Come on, please.
I'll just look at my own.
I'll
Whatever.
rethink
I'll show
it.
you
I'll
mine.
rethink
I'll
it.
show you mine. Okay, good. Okay, good.
MAP, or as I like to call it, MAP.
No, 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 no.
Every time I see that title, I just think MAP.
Fucking
yes.
pedophiles.
Yeah. You only. Oh no, you go.
Wait, no, you have to read that.
What?
We have to read the description
Okay.
of me first.
Y'all need to go to therapy. The girl's voice is the spice I asked for. Feels a little Halloweeny when the piano comes in. This sounds different, but not a good different. Not at all. Sounds like demons.
Cool. Out of 5.
1. Uno.
Wow. Bad take.
That means
MAP.
1 in Spanish.
Yeah, MAP. Anyway. You'll be in the wind.
You'll be
You'll be in. Wait.
in the wind.
No.
You said it's the air. What?
Isn't it-
Oh,
in the
sorry.
air.
I meant air. Yeah. I just said
You're
wind,
a
but I-
grade A fool.
Dude, get fucked.
You.
So you know the one point in this song where he like kind of moans a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. She
Okay.
said, his little moan. Yikes. This has some kind of spice. I think it's good, but it's so sad and manic, I can't like it.
Does she know the spice that she's looking for?
We'll
she
get
says-
into
when
this.
she says
We'll get
spice,
into this.
what
We'll
is
get
that
into
in
this.
reference
We
to?
will get
Okay,
into
okay.
this. Something
Okay,
she could
okay.
dance to, I think.
If you're looking to dance, then the Glow Part 2 is the wrong place to go.
All right. That's the only
I'll
thing she
say
listens to
2.
music for. 2. Look
2.
at you. And I have to poo.
So true.
Next track, I Want to Be Cold. A lot of quotes in here. How do you go from the last track to this? He's obviously sad and manic. I can't tell if he's in a relationship, in a bad one, or the girl left him. The best
Oh my
part
God,
was the
I can't wait till she gets
3-second
the
girl
fucking
at the
samurai
end.
sword.
What's the rating?
1.
0.5 stars.
What?
I told her, she's like,
Busting out point
she's.
five.
I was like, okay, we're going on a 10-point scale. She's like, I just can't. It's just between a 1 and it's like between a 1 and a 0. So that's the only
okay.
0.5 stars.
All right.
I am bored. She saw the song title and she said, "Me too."
That's so fucked.
Sounds like instruments are being played at the same
Clever
time.
roast.
Shit makes me sad.
It sounds like instruments will be playing at the same time, probably because they are.
Also known as
One.
music.
Yeah.
1 star, yeah, correct. I felt my size.
Okay, we're 1 away from Samurai Sword.
Um,
I felt my size. What'd you say about?
We're actually 3 away from Samurai Sword. Get fucked.
made it to the.
No, we're not.
Oh, she made it to.
Felt my size, not shape.
Get
Oh
the
my god! Did he just?
No,
Did Jackson
no,
just get
no.
caught red-handed 4K?
I did not get caught
fucking up his
red-handed
favorite
4K.
album. of all
Maybe
time.
I'm
Get
the
the fuck
bigger
outta
fan
here.
of the
Get the
Globe
fuck outta
Part
here. Hold
2.
No, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Dude.
Oh fuck, we did. Okay, you're right. We didn't even
Oh,
hit Anthony
Jackson
yet.
got caught. You fucking loser.
This is all I have.
I am the
This is
one
all I
that
have.
deserves the T-shirt.
What the fuck was I saying? Oh, felt my size. She made it to the halfway point. She said, nope. She said, good till he started playing the slide whistle.
She said, "What the boop is this?"
Sound like she was like, what's that thing from
Holy shit.
SpongeBob where he's like, and I'm like, the slide whistle? And she's like, yeah, that's always sounds like he's playing. Instrumental.
Ah.
She saw this.
Instrumental 2 is so. I love Instrumental 2 so.
She saw
fucking
this.
Much.
She said, who has the same titled song on the same album? You know this is just a lack of creativity.
Ah, dude.
All right. She said,
Ugh.
I like this guitar a lot. This wasn't that bad. No need to have
Yeah.
20 songs on one album.
There is need. There is need, and then the vocals come in at the end. It's they harmonize. It's so good, and it's so good. And my
so funny.
dick gets hard.
What's the rating?
4.
3.
Jackson is losing it.
I'm this close to going monkey mode.
I felt your shape.
We are now 1 away from.
See,
Samurai
we were
Sword.
both wrong.
Yeah, there you
Luke,
go.
we were both wrong because you said it was 3 songs away, and it was actually 2 songs.
Yeah,
away.
3.
Yeah, at the point when he said, I felt my size. Wait.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Whatever.
You suck, dude. Oh my god.
Look, I'm.
That one sounded like the rest, but I liked it a lot more than them. Very calming. Rating?
4.
4
Please.
out of 5. That's
Okay.
the second. It's tied with the intro as her favorite song.
That song. It's funny. Every single time I listen to this album, every single time when I get to I Felt Your Shape, I replay it like 5 times before I get to Samurai Sword.
It's
I don't know
really
why,
good. It's
Yeah.
but it's
really,
so
really good.
short. I wish it was longer.
Samurai Sword. This is
So
the
this-
spice I was talking about. Where was the? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, I was so excited! I was like, "Oh my god!" Because look, you want spice? Here's a whole fucking heaping
I
bag of it. in
clicked
your
play.
face.
2 seconds later, she said, "Nope." Took the phone out of my hand and turned it off. How the fuck does he go from calm? How does he go from calm Vance Joy to this?
Because it's a breakup album and he's going. It's his emotions, bro. He's just gonna feel it.
What's the rating, gentlemen?
1,
2.
0, 0.
0 star.
So fucked.
right,
It's
ladies and
so
gentlemen.
fucked.
My warm blood.
0. This is getting a.
She's gonna give it a
big old
0
fat
too
0.
because she's gonna be like, "Why is there no music?"
Who the fuck makes a song for 10 minutes? It was okay until the 8 minutes of silence.
This is the point of the song, and then this is it rocketing it over her head.
What's the score, guys?
Ridiculous. 0.
Of the full album or the song?
Well, the song.
0.
1.
2.
All right.
Okay.
She liked the beginning. She just
Okay.
didn't think the silence was that interesting.
It's not silence. It's not silence. It's not silence.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten to the end, and I asked her to rate it out of 10 as if she was an average album of the year or rate your music dweller. Gentlemen, what did she give the Glow Part 2, Jackson's favorite album of all time?
A 3.
Give it a-
a fucking
yeah.
3, probably.
I was gonna say 3.
Ladies and gentlemen. Wait, Luke, put in a drum roll. No, a real one. I don't want no noise bullshit.
I know.
Edit it in,
Alright, ready?
edit it in.
It starts now. 3 out of 10.
We got it.
Yeah,
Fuck
you guys
you.
hit that
Wow.
nail on the head. All right, I asked her for some
Tiffany
closing
listens
remarks.
to a crow looked at me challenge.
I think she might cry to that one, actually.
I
That
know.
might
I'm
be-
just kidding. I would never put you through that, Tiffany. Don't
So
worry.
these are her final thoughts.
Wait.
would
Before you say anything, Tiffany, A Crow Looked at Me is an album by Phil Elverum that he wrote when his wife died of cancer. You might
Yeah.
not like it though because it sounds the same.
How funny would it be if I told her like about it and I just play Play-Doh cooked in tea? Like I tell her we're gonna listen to that. we just
so
listen to
fucked
Play-Doh
up.
cooked in tea.
Oh,
right.
I'm so fucked
So
up.
these are her
That'd be so
ending
fucked.
remarks. Would only listen to a handful of songs, barely. Now Jackson can stop bothering me.
I will never stop bothering you. I will never stop bothering you.
But wait,
You
there's
think
more.
I'm gone? I'm not gone.
But wait, there's more. Immediately after, we started listening to Young Gravy, and now Jackson, she has a mission for you.
Oh, ooh.
You're gonna recommend me a Young Gravy album after the
Jackson.
Part 2?
Listen to Sensational by Young Gravy and Baby Gravy 2. Because
Wait, I
that
have 2
equals
albums?
this. Yeah, because that equals the same amount of time as the Glow Part 2. They're about both half hour, so equal to a full hour.
Jackson,
I've already
this is your
heard Sensational.
punishment
At least
from
part of it.
hell.
And then she started crying, talking about how good Young Gravy was. I wish I was kidding. I really
She
do.
cried. She
Yeah, she
cried
was like,
to Young
he's so
Gravy?
fucking good, dude.
That's the only way a conversation about the Glow Part 2 could end.
About how good Young Gravy is.
She
and
listened
actually,
to the
cried.
entirety of one of the saddest records to exist on the planet and didn't shed a tear. But Young Gravy, the man who's known for stealing people's mothers
this
and
this
having sex
conversation
with them, it made
actually
her shed a tear.
this conversation actually inspired me to create a meme. I just sent it in. Oh wait, whoops, wrong thing. Never mind. Hang on.
Wait, are you sending it?
What did
What are
you
you sending
send
it
I'm
over?
sending the Discord. All right.
Okay.
Luke put up on screen when we react. This is what I made. Follow. Someone please read it aloud.
Okay, so there's 2 pictures. There's one of Young Gravy and one of the Glow Part 2, and the title says, "What's the better album?" And underneath Sensational, it says, "Youthful take on classical jazz and R&B, outstanding sample work and clean, detailed production, clever wordplay and energetic vocal performances, and transcends the rap genre and stands as an influential piece of postmodern hip hop." Underneath the Glow Part 2, it says, "Made in 2001 and completely out of touch with modern culture. All songs sound the same and are distorted and dirty. Whiny lyrics, not baller at all, and the same old boring guy with a boring guitar. Just
Not
another rock
baller
album."
at all.
Not baller at all.
Tiffany, you're killing me. You're killing me, Tiff. I'm calling you Tiff.
And
I don't
that
care.
leads me
You're killing me.
to my topic for the video. Young Gravy. I'm just kidding. That wasn't the topic. Could you imagine though?
I'm gonna
Actually,
go
on
get
topic.
water. I'm gonna go get water and scream in my pillow for like
Yeah,
5
he's
minutes.
gonna go get water and cry a little bit.
Will you, can I start the talk? Guys, what was your favorite era of the podcast? Mine was specifically everything before Jackson heard the Glow Part 2.
Shut up.
Mine
shut up,
was
shut up.
episode 57 to episode 63. I know it's in the future, but I have a feeling that those episodes are gonna be good.
Ooh. A call
Recall.
from the future. Anyway, so do you guys remember McJuggernuggets?
Yeah.
Didn't he die?
I just want to talk about him. I don't think he died. No.
Oh, who am I thinking of? Total
McJuggernuggets.
Biscuit. Total
Yeah,
Biscuit's who I'm
rip
thinking.
Total Biscuit. That was
Yeah.
sad.
You know, I
no,
knew
but-
about that when Keemstar was like, "Haha, I can't wait to report your death." That was
Yeah,
like the
fuck
only thing I remember.
Keemstar. Like, what a fucking.
Can I just say that you guys are just jealous that I have an album that I love and Jake doesn't even have a single 10 out of 10? Fuck you. Yeah, I said it.
I love 148 with all my
McJuggernuggets.
heart, but I don't.
Nope, not
Cry
McJuggernuggets.
and
We're
cum
talking
my
about
pants to
McJuggernuggets.
Come my parents to it.
Anyway, McJuggernuggets. I was just thinking about him. Do you guys remember, like, whenever he was doing the fucking Psycho series shit? And the fucking thing about him killing his dad was, like, huge news. But it was, like, fake, because people didn't think it was real.
Yeah.
Do you
I
remember
don't know
that?
who I don't know who
Yeah, that was
McJuggernuggets
weird.
is. Give me a sec.
So,
Yes,
alright,
we
so
do.
McJuggernuggets, He did all those freak out videos back in the day.
It was like teenager freaks out on dad, and dad smashes his Xbox and makes son cry. And
Yeah.
Oh, who the fuck was I thinking of? I confused this guy with what's his name? The guy with the big hair? What's his name? Quebblecob. Yeah, Quebblecob. I confused these two. I don't know.
That's
They
like
are two completely different YouTubers.
so
What?
different from each other.
I don't know. I just wanted to bring him up because I thought that was like so interesting. Like, what the fuck happened? That was an entire storyline to that shit. Every single day he would vlog. He would vlog for 2 days, like twice a day, and would upload it twice a day to his channel, completely in character. Yeah, apparently it was like. Apparently, no, that would be miserable.
In character. I'm in character.
But like
on the podcast as I speak.
But he was like, I don't know, like that's kind of crazy that like he pretty much just ruined his social life for 5 years just to tell some random story about how his dad screamed at him.
So true.
And then he kills
Shout out to
him.
that guy. Real ass dude of the week is McJuggernuggets. Like
The reason
worst
I bring that
name
up-
ever.
Nah,
The reason
Tiffany
I-
is the real estate of the week.
No,
reason I
she is
brought up
not the real ass dude of
McJuggernuggets-
the week.
The reason I brought up McJuggernuggets is because I got recommended this fucking I got recommended a video about McJuggernuggets. It was one of those classic commentary videos where it's like the rise and fall of blank, and it was like the rise and fall of
Oh, yeah.
McJuggernuggets. And it was made by maybe my least favorite commentary channel currently, Internet AJ.
Who the fuck is
Who
Internet
the fuck?
AJ?
Who's Internet AJ?
He was the guy that everyone was making fun of because he made a video on Mini Lad, and when he was discussing Mini Lad, he goes, "It's truly more sus than a character from Among Us." And then he goes,
Oh, it's
"He was
that
convicted
guy?
of rape," and yeah, it's that guy. And
He was convinced
his
of rape
videos-
but sexually abusing a minor.
Yeah.
First of all,
It's like
his thumbnails suck ass.
They're
dude, that's literally the most.
the same
That's literally the most commentary channel's thumbnail ever.
No, it
But like,
literally is, dude.
I'm not even trying to start beef because he seems like a fine guy. It's
I am.
just
Fuck him.
He's
Fuck him.
he's the
Fuck him.
quintessential commentary channel that you go to watch the commentary and you do not give a single fuck about the person who actually made the video. You are there for the content and that is it. It's like fucking. Remember Gamer from Mars?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
It's like that guy, a gamer from Mars. I remember he made some video. He was like, I don't understand why when I make videos that are about myself, no one watches. It's like because people don't give a shit
care,
about
The setup
bro.
is so weird. Every time I see a setup, I always feel weird. I feel like he's being held captive.
It was truly more sus than a character from Among Us.
Among Us.
So true.
Is he still going?
So fucking
whoa.
true.
The summer of Pokemon Go is premiering right now as we speak.
From a gamer from Mars.
Gamer from Mars, 900 people
Guys,
watching.
live reaction.
Count me in.
Dedicated community, millions of players from 2016 still refuse
Nothing
to
about
reinstall
that
it. The thing is, perhaps this is not
interesting.
entirely due to
Maybe the
disinterest,
content,
but instead
but
because
I've
the
never-
focus
Shut up, I'm
towards the
listening.
app is based on using it to pinpoint a special moment.
I've
in
already
our
seen a
lives
million fucking
when an
videos of
entire
people being like,
generation came
Pokemon Go
together to
happened.
play a game, and trying it out now just wouldn't be the
Do
same.
you guys remember when this thing 5 years ago happened? Talk about nostalgia.
Talk about what was that about?
I picked
Why
up,
was
I picked
the
up
why was
Pokemon
the
Go back
gamer
in
from
2020.
Mars? A few people still play it actually. Apparently,
I
still
re-downloaded
fun.
it like 2 days ago because I was
Really?
bored. Yeah.
Wow, well, great.
I also watched 5 movies this weekend because I was bored.
Ugh.
What movies did you watch?
Why don't you listen to
Kiss
Glow Part 2
Romance
again,
That.
loser?
Should I answer? I'm gonna answer. Fuck you. It's my podcast. I don't care. I'll answer whatever fucking question I want.
Your podcast.
Bitch,
I
it's
thought it was
my
our podcast.
My podcast.
No, the
Yes.
Workers on the Means of Production. It's our
Our podcast. Our podcast, baby. I watched.
Jackson,
I watched.
that picture you sent us of you in Starbucks, drinking Starbucks,
No, he
reading the
wasn't-
Communist Manifesto.
He wasn't in Starbucks. He was outside.
I was outside of
on the
Starbucks.
grass.
outside on the grass with your
writing
$19 million
a
MacBook.
script and reading the Communist Manifesto
Communist
and
Manifesto.
listening to
It's
Phil
the most
Elverum, and I
freshman
felt
shit I've
so
ever heard in my
white.
entire life.
That's the most funny shit ever because it's like, yeah, I'm gonna read this book about how much I hate capitalism, but first I'm gonna go buy coffee from Starbucks.
I wasn't
Is that
drinking
right on
Starbucks. I
Is
wasn't
that right?
actually.
$9 million
Starbucks
computer.
Starbucks was closed. It was a Sunday. Starbucks are closed on Sundays in my school.
I don't know. I just
Worse,
thought
it
was
wasn't even
fucking
open. You
funny.
just sat outside of it.
There was seating, and it was nice out, and I was sick of being in the library.
Ooh.
All right. To be fair, Starbucks, like, it's sort of calming to sit in a Starbucks. However, I would never go out of my way to be like, you know what? I'm gonna sit
Outside
in
when it's
Starbucks
closed.
today.
Guys, in my defense, Karl Marx is spitting.
Everyone laugh at him.
Karl Marx is spitting. In my defense. But anyways,
Karl Marx is a loser.
I've actually never read it.
I
Ironically, I'm the local socialist here, and I've never
Luke
read
is
it.
a local
so.
socialist, and he hasn't read it. Fake fan.
I know it's literally a fucking pamphlet. So.
Yeah, but this guy wrote like a whole ass introduction and like I don't know. It's more. This version has more to it apparently, but whatever.
It's the definitive
Movies.
DLC version.
Movies. I watched Birdman. I watched Trainspotting. I watched Boyhood. I watched Little Miss Sunshine.
Penis hood.
Did you know
So
that
true.
Boyhood was made in 12 years? Did you know it was made over 12 years?
Yeah, with the same
It's
actors.
breaking new ground.
Breaking new ground. I watched Little Miss Sunshine and I watched Her.
Jake, what the fuck just happened? Dude?
And I tried to watch fucking. Let me cover this up. I was supposed to watch this fucking movie today, but the disc broke, so I only got like
was that L.A.
Lahane.
L.A.
Ooh,
LA
pretty much
racist.
or Lahane. I don't know why I said there's.
Why am I
LA,
racist?
sorry.
This
Well,
it was
Luke
good,
is-
but this is basically just do the right thing. But like, but French.
The right thing.
My favorite movie of all time. Shout out to Do the Right Thing.
God, these. Alright, guys, I know we brought this up earlier, but like, God, these thumbnails are really ugly. Internet AJ.
No, they're
Fucking
really
disgusting.
bad. They're really bad. It's hard to look at.
Just run the YouTube corner.
Why do all commentary channels treat all their videos like it's a fucking, like, documentary? And it's so serious. They'll have, like, intros to talk about some Minecraft YouTuber that
Get
isn't
fucked, Luke.
popular
I fucking
anymore.
do that.
Sometimes it works
No,
though.
no,
Like,
no,
sometimes
no.
it works. Like Jay
Yeah, but
Aubrey
sometimes it's like the
makes
most
good ass,
trivial
some
shit,
good-ass content.
and it's like why does Minecraft make music now? And then it'll be like this huge intro, and it's like, holy shit, do you remember when all this crazy team crafted stuff happened? They'll be like blah, 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 explosion, like fucking sex and fucking epic intro, and then Sky does Minecraft is like, I'm Sky, I'm gonna fucking I'm team crafted, I'm Sky does Minecraft, and I'm gonna make music, and then they're like and like the whole fucking moon explodes,
Yeah?
and then next thing you know,
Yeah?
it's Internet AJ, and he's like, it was almost as sus as a character from Among Us, and then the video starts.
Couldn't have said it better myself, man. To be frank.
Intro on YouTube. How do y'all feel about YouTube canceling YouTube Rewind?
Sort
Did
of
they really?
disappointed, to be honest?
They're done.
Yeah.
They are
They're
done.
done.
I
I think they ended on a bang.
Yeah. The fucking watch.
Not
Mojo
really,
top 10 or
because
whatever.
last year's was the fucking.
Oh,
Watch,
wait,
yeah.
no, yeah, fuck
It
that.
was the Watch
They ended
Mojo
with
one
a
last
whimper.
year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think
Damn.
that if they had just listened to people and been like, "Hey, maybe don't make YouTube Rewind a corporate advertisement that no one cares about," then like you could have done it. You just decided not to because you're lazy pricks that don't want to waste money on making people happy. Fuck you, YouTube.
No, I think it's the exact
Just
opposite.
kidding. Don't fuck
I
you,
think they're-
YouTube. I need to keep sending me. Please monetize my channel.
I think it's the exact opposite. They're so dumb and stupid. They waste all this money for people no one gives a shit about.
No, because I like the old
I
YouTube
think-
Rewinds, man.
Old YouTube reruns are fire, but who the fuck? All right, who are the universally most hated YouTubers? Fucking Lele Pons, just fucking boring people, and they're like,
Paul
yes,
brothers.
let's get them in YouTube Rewind, then everyone.
I guess
will
not
lose."
as much Logan anymore. Do people still hate on Logan?
No, he's a professional boxer now.
It depends. It depends. Sometimes.
I feel like people hate them both, but the thing about Logan is that occasionally he'll say something like pretty good. And you're like, good for him.
I think that people hate what's his face, Mike. Like Mike has replaced him as the most hated.
Michael
Yeah.
Long.
Mike, you know what I'm
No,
talking about? I don't know.
Mike.
The one who does a podcast with him.
They're on.
You know what I'm talking about?
What is it?
Impulsive.
Impulsive.
I've only watched a single episode of that, and that was when Jeff Wittick went on because I was obsessed with that shit where he fucking
That
busted
story,
his face
yeah.
open.
Yeah.
Shout out to Real Ass Dude of the Week.
No,
Yeah, Jeff
Mike-
Wittick is the real dude of the week.
Micah is like the co-host on there, and he's literally just a horrible person. That is his entire.
He's like the
personality.
epitome of every shitty frat boy to exist on the planet ever.
He's like the walking embodiment of someone who goes, "I'm gonna play devil's advocate."
He's like the walking embodiment of someone that goes like, "Oh my god, I'm like I'm not a good person," you know?
I had this idea. Speaking of a place with bad people,
Yeah.
I was thinking I had this idea, but I thought it'd be funny, but it's not really my type of content. I was like, what if I made a video where like I applied to work at Barstool?
That'd also be kind of.
That'd be kind of
That'd be
cool.
funny, but it's not my
That
kind of
would be funny.
content. So, if
That's
anyone
What do you
out
guys
there,
think of Barstool? I think I've talked briefly about Barstool.
Barstool opened a wrestling wing, so now they're cool. So
I
will
I
say
am, like,
it's hosted by like a
so-
50-year-old man. So I mean, lost some points.
I
there,
am
but
so
the thought was
uneducated
there.
when it comes to Barstool and what they do. Like, I've barely seen anything. I just know that there's a guy that does pizza reviews, and he's kind of a dick.
Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, Dave
Portnoy.
One by
Dave
one of those
Portnoy
rules.
is a huge, like, he's a fucking asshole, but he makes funny pizza reviews, so I'll give it.
Yeah.
But
That one
he owns,
that
he essentially
one review
owns the company.
He owns the
that one
lib.
review where he's in New York
does.
and like the dude walks by with a bloody nose or whatever.
That is
Like,
a fucking
like,
hilarious video.
It's fucking really funny.
No,
Yeah,
the funny ass
yeah.
one was I forget where it was, but it was the episode where it was like the most hectic. And some guy with no arms was like walking by him with like a wagon taped to his like he taped it to his belt, and he's walking and through the shot. He's like he like mumbles and he's like rah, rah, rah. And then the camera guy points at him and then pans back to Dave. He's like, "How's he pulling that?" That's really fucking funny.
That's pretty funny.
How's he pulling that?
I'm enamored.
That is
I
really
don't.
fucking funny.
I'm enamored by the way he rates stuff because he'll eat a pizza, and his whole thing is a one bite review. You only do one bite, but he takes two every time. He
It's
eats
one
the
bite.
front,
Everyone knows the rules, Luke.
He eats the front, and then he takes a bite of the crust on the back to get the pizza and the crust, and then he's like, really good. No drop, no grease. The flavor is there. The flavor. I love the pepperoni. I'm gonna give it 6.2. I'm giving it a 6.2.
He's on 100-point
It's like,
scale.
yeah, I know. But like,
Jackson,
why the fuck would he
gross.
give it a 6.2 when he was hyping it up so much? That's
It's like Tiffany.
That's like Tiffany.
Yeah, it literally is, bro. Give Me
Well,
Big
like,
Signal is my favorite album, bro.
No, but he's a dick. Barstool, I think Barstool's, I mean, all they do is like, they have some original shows, but for the most part, they just repost
Yeah, it's just like
sports
yeah.
videos and funny videos.
Snapchat
off
videos
the
of
internet.
college
Yeah.
comedy. Comedy.
Yeah, I learned this like a year ago. I feel like I've talked about this on the podcast before, but
I think you just mentioned his name.
so they have a second branch, which is supposed to be like the Southern Barstool, which is Old Row,
What?
which is infinitely worse because everyone I've ever met that is like, oh, I love Old Row is just like the worst person. I don't
Do you
know
guys
why,
remember-
they're just bad.
Do you guys remember those old, really shitty, like gross Instagram accounts where it was like, "Do it for state" and like shit like that? Where it's
I was
like,
gonna bring that
we
up.
post videos of like drunk women with their tits out. And
I don't remember that.
Women
To be
taking
fair,
shots
I never got
and
into
their
like
asses out.
that side of Instagram.
I never did, but I
happened in
remember
high
everyone
school.
in my school being like, "Yeah, like you
Yeah.
should follow this account," and I did, and I'm like, "This is just like softcore porn, but they're drunk."
Of underage children too. This has happened in high school.
Yeah, Do It for State was weird. I don't know. All those
That's
accounts
actually-
are fun. It's
wait.
just-
That brings me back to Old Row and underage children. You're not gonna believe this, but there was a girl.
Spaghettios.
I'm not gonna say her name because that would
Joe.
be bad.
Mama?
Her name was Joe Mama, and so what Joe Mama did was on Old Row Jackson. No, but- so what Joe Mama did is that
This is dead ass
Old
seriously.
Bro,
What Joe
Old Bro
Mama did.
sold like thongs and like women's like lingerie. They only sold it like once a year during the summer, but they would repost pictures of girls wearing it so that other girls like to promote it, right? Well, this girl named Joe Mama was like, I'm gonna promote it. Jake, stop laughing.
It makes it so much more funny when you say
You
Joe
are,
Mama.
You are 5. You are 5. Anyway,
It's funny.
so anyway, Joe Mama was like, I'm gonna get promoted on Old Bro. And so what Joe Mama did, she bought a thong, and she posted a very lewd photo of herself to where you could see her back. She was braless, but like it was a picture from the back. She didn't have her bra on, and all you could see was the thong and like somewhat of her butt, right? And Aldra posted it and was like, look how fucking hot and sexy Joe Mama is in this photo. You need to buy this right now. And so, anyway, Aldra never knew this, but she was 17 in that photo.
Carson?
Yeah, Aldra pulled a Call Me Carson and
Pulled a Call Me
posted
Carson.
Joe Mama at 17 years old.
Guys, Call Me Carson is back. What do we think about this? The Call Me Carson is returned.
I mean, I could care less. I don't watch him anymore, so...
I can't watch his content anymore, man. This whole situation ruined him for me. I was a really big fan.
I'm
reputable what
happy
he's
with
doing.
what he's doing. He's doing a good thing right now.
With what
Like,
he's doing is kind of cool.
What he's doing is cool. Like, I'm happy he's donating stuff. I just can't watch his stuff anymore.
I
really watch
know
Twitch
too much
streams
about
in
how
general,
much
honestly.
of a shitty friend. Like people, I know I've said this before, but people always focus on the situation with the girl, and they never just focus on what a dick he was to all of his friends ever.
Yeah.
Like, dude is just a complete prick to the people who are trying to help him and are closest to him, and that's just
actually
fucked
so
up.
true.
It's just
I mean,
like, what? the
I'm
fuck?
I'm happy. Look. I am happy that he is having fun and he's doing good stuff with his streams right now. I'm happy he's in a better place, and I really think he has bettered himself. But I will not be engaging
No,
with his
I
content
can't tune in.
for the foreseeable future.
Maybe
I
I'll
get
hop in,
recommended
see if
his
he
comment,
entertains
or
me.
I get recommended his videos all the time on fucking YouTube, and I never watch them. I think it's just because I watch people like him, like all the J Schlats and like all that type beat stuff.
Luke
J
watches J Schlatt.
Oh my god.
We're
cancel
still
this
in.
man.
By the
Good
way,
God.
it's still fuck the Chocolate Sandwich podcast.
Yeah,
I don't
fuck
care at all.
Chuckle Sandwich
it's still fuck the
podcast.
Chocolate Sandwich podcast.
How many
We have
episodes have it been
Sandwich
since we
podcast,
even mentioned
And
this?
I'm fucking
have
gonna record 75
beef.
episodes and release them all 1 week at a time, so all the podcast topics are out of date. And then, that's them.
Imagine
So true.
stealing
As Jackson
our
adjusts
thumbnails
his
and
Confederate
our
flag
ideas.
T-shirt,
It's
makes a shit point.
That's right, audio listeners. Jackson has been wearing the Confederate flag on his chest the entire episode.
no,
Don't go to YouTube.
guys,
just trust
we are
us.
not doing
Just
this,
trust us.
guys.
Yeah, guys,
We just-
the image for streaming services is the Confederate flag, so you can.
No,
visualize
no,
it.
no.
Why
We
not,
cannot be
Luke?
doing this.
Why not? This is my podcast.
I feel like that would
make
I
raise
should
a lot
give
of
you a
red
lot of
flags
reasons why
if
not.
the image was just the Confederate flag.
Controversy creates cash. Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, but I don't know if it necessarily
But
helps.
controversy also gets us demonetized. Not that we're making any money anyways. By the way, shirts should be shipping
We're
soon.
making. Oh yeah, shirts. Speaking of the Confederate flag, shirts are shipping now. So hopefully
My shipping label
by the
still has
time
not
this
been
is up-
created.
Yeah, so hopefully I'm hoping
Mine has.
by the time this is up,
Really?
you should
think
be able
so.
to get the T-shirts. So let's do this up preemptively. If you get the T-shirts, post a picture, and next episode, we'll fucking put them in.
We'll show it at the beginning of the episode, and we'll all,
We'll show
we'll
it and
celebrate.
we'll laugh at you and we'll go, this guy looks so fucking stupid in our shirts, but we look so much better and strong.
We'll be
and
like,
muscular
Jackson
and
has
handsome
a
and-
golf sticker on his shirt. Man, I mean, phone, bruh.
You fucked that one up, huh?
Bruh.
You fucked that. You tried, but you fucked that one up, huh? That one didn't go your way.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's like that sometimes.
That's what I thought.
You guys,
It is like that sometimes, and that's the thing.
Speaking of Confederate flag, do you guys know when you gain consciousness?
I was thinking about this the other day, actually.
Because I saw a meme. It was fucking the chicken man from Breaking Bad, because he's in the new Far Cry thing. And you know the meme where he's like, huh, I was acting. And he just looks at the camera very sternly.
Yeah.
I saw a video where
yeah.
he was laughing. They cut out the I was acting part, just cut to the stern thing. It was like me when I suddenly gained consciousness at my 4th grade birthday party. And I was like, huh, when did I gain consciousness?
I gained consciousness. I feel like I gained consciousness way earlier than that, but I also don't remember anything until like fucking middle school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
God,
I know when I gained consciousness. I was 4 years old and I was in a preschool class and it was nap time. And I remember the teacher saying, "Luke, your mom's here to pick you up." And I was like,
You woke up. You turned on.
and I woke up and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Who am I?" And they were like, "Luke, it's me, your mother. We're going home."
That's funny. You woke up from nap time and you were fucking
I am
unlocked.
I
You
swear
bought the
to
premium
God.
version.
You subscribe to life.
Funny. Subscribe to the premium version.
This must have been a dream that I had. I can't remember if I've told a story on the podcast before, but I remembered this so vividly. I was walking down the street to my local pizza shop with my mom, and
Were you
it hit
also
me.
reading the Communist Manifesto?
And I was like, out loud, I was like, the workers need a break free from the. No, I didn't say that. But look, guys, I was walking and I was like, oh my god, who am I? Why am I here? And so I asked my mom, I'm like, yo, you're just thinking about what the fuck, like what's going on and shit. And this is how I know this must have been a dream, because my mom would never say this, and also it makes no sense. But I swear to God, my brain remembers it. Like, she turned to me and she said, "Jackson, I have no clue, but the Japanese are working on it."
Yeah, that was definitely a
Wait,
dream.
so you gained
I was like,
consciousness in a
what?
dream?
It must have been, because I've asked my mom about this and she has no recollection of it. But apparently, in my dumb baby brain, I guess I had some weird dream where my mom told me that the Japanese are working on figuring out how people gain consciousness.
I'm trying to think when I
Hey,
gained consciousness.
Based
I thought
as
this would be
fuck,
yeah.
Mom.
I thought this was going to be a more difficult question, but fuck, I don't know when I gained consciousness.
No, but
think,
besides that, I don't think that was the moment, because that there was no way that actually fucking happened. It was probably some random
Sorry, I
shit,
just
like
spit
I
out
was
mucus real
No,
quick.
that's fine.
eating or
I
something.
think
and I was like, oh damn.
I think I know when I don't know if I discovered consciousness, but I discovered life wasn't fair. I remember when I discovered that life was fair. It was in I think
It was when I was reading the
preschool or-
Communist Manifesto.
Yeah, it was a
I
Communist
knew.
Manifesto.
And I realized my boss was exploiting my labor.
And it was break the laborers free of chains, or whatever the fuck it says on the front of that book.
It says
but-
the workers have nothing to lose but their chains.
Jake, you would actually really like the Communist Manifesto, because on page 12, Karl Marx says word for word, "Everyone deserves a day to go fish." He says
Does
that
he
word
actually
for
say
word.
that?
And
Wait, I'm
grill.
holding it right now.
No.
I can look at this.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Jackson.
say and grill. I was like,
Why are you googling this shit? It was so obvious.
no, he's opening his Virgin book and he's looking through it.
I
Oh,
thought
he's
that you
looking
were
at it
being
physically.
serious.
that
Everyone
Karl
should be
Marx
able
would
to
say,
fish.
"Let's go fish and grill."
I don't. No, I didn't
Can
hear
we
the
name
grill
this
part.
episode "Let's Go Fish
thought-
and Grill"?
Yes, we can. I thought.
Let's go
wait,
fish and
I'm
grill.
writing that down in the shot because we always forget.
Okay, yeah, let's go fish and grill. But anyway, I'll talk about
No,
when
I didn't hear the grill
I
part,
realized
so
life-
I just thought, oh, they fished back then, so maybe he thought that people just deserved to fish. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I don't
what-
know. I haven't
was-
finished
I was
reading
on
it yet,
that
man.
until I heard
Okay.
grill. Anyway, so when I discovered
Karl.
life wasn't fair, I remember this very specific incident. So it was recess, that's when all the good shit happens when you're a child. It was recess, and I remember what happened. But me and this one kid were like, "Yo, if we take our shoes off and run in the like corn chips or whatever, like the chip shavings on the ground, it feels funny, It's like, and we're like, okay, we'll do that. So we just took our shoes off, we played around in the thing, and then I left my shoes outside, but he put his shoes back on. So we went inside, and the teacher's like, "Jake, where are your shoes?" I was like, "Oh, I took them off, and they're outside." And they're like, "You're not allowed to take your shoes off when you go play on recess." I was like, "Oh, but it wasn't just me. My friend did it too." And then he said, "No, Miss Teacher. Actually, I kept my shoes on. I'm wearing my shoes right now." He got off scot-free.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
I have a very, very similar story to that, almost
Yeah.
identical. I
called my mom
on the
crying. I'm
playground.
like, what the fuck? He was doing it too.
I was in the.
I know that
I
kid's
was in
name
the-
too. Should I flame him? I
Yeah,
remember that kid's
flame
name.
his ass. Flame
What
his
was
ass.
his name? Joe Mama?
Yeah.
So I was in the very
He was
similar
Mojama.
situation. Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Yes.
So I'm not gonna say this kid's name. I'm not gonna say this kid's name
Yes.
because he has since passed on. So
Uh-oh.
shout out to yeah, I know, really unfortunate actually. But this kid also kind of fucked me over in elementary school.
Jackson about to talk ill of the dead. Uh-oh.
In
He's
no,
gonna get haunted.
look
Oh, no.
in the third grade, he was he was actually super nice about it. It was I don't
okay.
blame him at all. So it was in the third
Mojama
grade,
never apologized. I just like to say.
And this kid had this post-it note, and he was putting it. He kept putting it. We kept on putting it on each other as a joke, like try to put the post-it note on someone else without them realizing it.
Like a practical jokers.
Yeah, like he's just putting post-it notes on each other, but it didn't say anything. It was just blank. It was like just trying to stick it on them without them noticing. And it's funny. They have a post-it note on themselves. And at one point, he put it on my butt, and I was like, oh yeah, it's funny. And so as a joke, I quickly took it off and I put it on his belt buckle, like near his dick. And the teacher saw that and was like, "You just touched his penis." And I was like, "No, I didn't. I was putting a post-it note on him. He just put it on my butt. We're just fucking around." And she got so pressed that she like made me come inside. And by the way, I was like super
what?
goody. I was like super
Good job,
goody two
Jake.
shoes.
Thanks, Luke.
I was like super goody two shoes in elementary school. Like I never got in trouble, and so I was like in shambles that I got in trouble on
Yeah.
this. It ruined my day. I was full on like in the back in my desk, like
That was me when I got in trouble.
head
in
on the
elementary
desk,
school.
like
I was
just
yeah.
weeping. And like it was the point where the teacher came over and like had to apologize to me because she was like, "I'm sorry, but like we have to still you're still in trouble, but like I'm sorry." And I was
She
like, "You're just a
apologized. Damn, she must
dumb
have been going
fucking
in.
idiot, like bro."
Yeah.
And the other kid came over and he's like, "I'm sorry, dude. Like I didn't know. Like I was in on it too, but like it is what it is." Shout out to
Okay, so
guy.
that wasn't
Rest in
even
peace.
his fault. That was just like the
No, but I
teacher's,
still got in fucking
honestly.
trouble for it, and the teacher
Yeah,
was a total
true.
bitch about it, dude.
Yeah, teacher was a bitch. What's the teacher's name?
Shout out to Mike Oxmall.
Who's Mike Oxmall?
Oh, he said it. We got him.
Oh my god,
It's on
you
camera
fool.
too. What a fucking
You
idiot.
fool. You fool and you
What a
freak.
fucking
You've been
idiot.
caught in the act. You
What I did.
decrepit creature. It's so sad.
Okay.
It's-
well.
Embarrassing moments of sadness.
I have another
right now.
gaining consciousness story, but I didn't gain consciousness.
Okay, let's hear it.
I didn't gain consciousness, but it was like one of those moments when I felt like life wasn't real. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I was 5 years old, and I remember it was 9:00 at night on a Friday, and on like the weekend when you're a kid, you don't do anything except for wake up and then go play outside.
Wake up,
So,
get my dick sucked.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up, get my dick sucked. Pull that run that Bentley truck. Still pissed that he fucking sampled C418 just to rap that shit on top of it. Amazing sample. Anyway.
Hey, to be fair, C418 didn't have to give him the rights, but he did.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, why?
That's true.
Because
He
could've
samples.
said no.
He samples Alpha, the song Alpha.
No, why didn't
No,
you have to
that's
get?
all.
Why didn't you have to get the rights?
Well, he didn't have to if he didn't want him to rap over his song. C418 could have said, "No, you can't rap over my song. I don't want you to do that."
I thought you meant something else. I thought you meant like, oh, thank goodness he gave him the rights, as if like he was gonna release it whether he gave it or not.
Oh no.
like a Kanye meme or something like that with Aphex Twin. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck Kanye for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. All right. So,
Anyway.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
it.
like was So I wasn't gonna do shit whenever I woke up. So I was just gonna like do whatever. So I laid down in bed and I was like, nah, I'll try going to sleep. I got nothing else to do. I closed my eyes to blink, and when I blinked and opened my eyes, it was daytime. I blinked. I
That shit
blinked.
is wild,
No,
dude.
no,
Once in
no.
my
But I
entire life.
blinked. It wasn't like I was like, I blinked, and I was like, what the fuck? My body was fully awake. It felt the exact same. I was in the same position I was, and I was like looking around. I was freaking out. I go into the kitchen, and my mom is cooking breakfast. And I'm like, Mom, what happened? Did it just skip to daytime? She said, Luke, what are you talking about? And I explained it. She said, Luke, you sound crazy. Go play outside. And I was like,
Glitch in the
I was
Matrix,
losing my
dude.
mind.
He froze when that happened for me. His reaction was frozen.
That's so fucking funny.
But Luke, literally the exact same thing for me. I was at my grandma's house and I laid down in bed, like on my back too. I just laid down. It was a longer blink, but I was like, it's morning. What the fuck? I run down. My grandma's cooking breakfast. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, why'd you say fuck in front of me? And I was like, oh, because this is a story and I'm embellishing it for a comedy. But also, like, what happened? I just blinked and now it's morning. And she's like, no, you slept. Like, that's only happened to me once in my entire life. And I would
It's only happened to me once, too.
I would kill to have
That's
that
never
experience
happened
again.
to me. That
I
has
would
never
kill to
happened to
have that
me.
experience.
But I will say this happens to me a lot, and it happened to me actually this morning, where like I will go to bed and be in such a deep sleep that I'll wake up and think that I'm in my room, like my room at my house, and not my room in my dorm.
No,
and
you're just homesick.
no, it wasn't even that, because I woke up and I was like, yo, what the fuck happened to my room? And then I was like, oh wait, I'm in my fucking dorm. I'm just
What
stupid.
happened to my room?
It, like that happens to me at hotels and stuff too, where I'll wake up and expect to be in in a place that I'm not, like that type shit. And I'm like, oh wait,
It's
fuck,
like
I'm not in my room.
that's how I feel whenever I wake up from like a really deep nap. Only naps.
Yeah.
Though. Like whenever I wake up from like in the morning, I usually know where I am. But I can't tell you how many times I've woke up like from like a way too long nap. Like I think I took like a 2-hour long nap one day, and I
love
woke
that.
up and I was
love
like deep sleep, and I was like freaking the fuck out because I was like, oh my god, I missed class. Oh my god, I need to go. I gotta go. And then I realized it's Sunday. I don't have class. What am I doing?
You guys ever
We gotta
experienced,
go,
like,
dude. We gotta go.
You guys ever experienced like hardcore blackout curtains for the first time?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Okay, so hardcore blackout, I describe this as like a lot of hotels have this, where blackout
Oh,
curtains,
you're talking about the current? Not the current. The,
the
curtains?
Yeah, blackout
Yeah.
curtains, where it's literally like, it's like a lead sheet, like not a single transom
Oh,
like comes
yeah.
through at all.
I've
Yeah.
dealt with this once, but you talk first.
I was in a hotel room. This was many years ago, but it had like automatic like blackout curtains, and I was like, oh sweet, I have my own room in this hotel room. I'm gonna put on blackout curtains, and it was like I think I went to bed at 10 because I was still a good boy going to bed early. I woke up to my mom knocking on the door. She's like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, it's 4 p.m. And I'm like, what? Like, what's that, 10? Yeah, 10. It's like 16 hours I was asleep.
That's actually so funny you say that.
16
right?
Holy
hours.
shit.
Because
Holy shit.
this is what happened to me. I was over at a friend's house who I no longer talk to, not because we're not friends, just because we haven't spoken like years. But I was over at his friend's house, or at my friend's house, and he had that in his basement. And so we fell asleep at 10 p.m., like around the same time. And so I woke up, and we both woke up at the same time. And I was like, what time is it? And he was like, it's probably middle of the night. It's still dark out. Little did
Yeah.
we both know there were the fucking curtains, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we go to sleep, and I wake up, and I'm like, all right, I'm not tired anymore. I'm going to go check my phone. 10 missed calls from my mother.
Oh no,
And
no,
it is
dude.
3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
And I was shaking. I was like, dude, we gotta go. I was like, I gotta go home. I was like,
It's
they're gonna
so
lose their mind.
wild.
We
I used to
gotta
have that in
go.
my basement, but like the contractors like cut a hole so we have a window. I wish they didn't do that because it's like it is wild sleeping like with not a single trance of light coming through at all. Like it just shows the human experience. Like that's such a weird scientific thing with us. Like if we see light, we wake up. If we don't, we're like birds. If we don't see a light, we don't wake up.
That's why
You gotta wonder how, like-
I never want those curtains in my room because I know I will sleep for way too long.
I do. I want them for like a week or something, like a week off or something. If I like get COVID or some shit, and I'm like, yeah, I'll have a week off, and I just black out my entire room, just like not a single
Sleep
anything.
for 16 hours. Is that
Yes.
healthy? Like, is that good for you to sleep for
That's
16
a great
hours?
question.
You've got to wonder, like, if that's what happens with like one day with no light, like what about people in like the fucking like solitary confinement in prison where it's like no light comes in? Like what the fuck are their sleep schedules like, dude?
No,
Dude, their sleep schedule, they have schedules, dude. They wake
Yeah.
them up. Like,
yeah, they wake them
every
up.
day.
They have like, you ever see that Vsauce video where he tried to do it? Well, it's not.
No.
Vsauce tried going to prison.
Well, no. Well, pretty much. He went
Vsauce
to a
goes to
room.
prison speedrun.
He went to a room with it was just completely just white stuff.
Oh, yeah. It was
he
for his fucking show, right?
Yeah,
His
he
YouTube
tried to track.
show?
He was like, okay, let's see if I can keep track of time. So he
That
went
was
to
a cool.
sleep.
I remember watching.
Yeah.
I remember back when YouTube Premium was YouTube Red. I would always get a separate account and get free YouTube Red just so I could watch the fucking Vsauce show because it was that good. That show was great. It was every episode was a banger. Every episode. But yeah, fucking blackout curtains, dude. It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
Remember Scare PewDiePie?
Yeah, that shit sucked. That was lame. Remember how season 2 got canceled?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he
was
said
because-
the N-word.
Because he was on the bridge.
It was totally
The bridge.
justified.
Because he was on the
Like,
bridge.
The bridge.
I remember everyone was like, "No, you guys don't get it.
It was the
Context
classic
matters."
bridge. It was
Like,
the classic
yeah,
bridge
he said
scene.
the N-word.
Classic bridge scene.
The classic.
That's like when
bridge
when people are like, "I can't believe he got canceled." It's like, yeah, he raped a woman.
Yeah. I feel like I remember when YouTube Red first dropped, and I was like, I want to watch the Rhett and Link show so bad because it looks so good, and I never did.
It wasn't like an actual show.
Yeah, it wasn't actually. It was like an actual show, like with a narrative and shit, and it looked dope. But I'll never.
It did
know.
look pretty cool.
I'll never know.
Jake, are you doing good over there, man? You look weird. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Jake, what the fuck was that about?
Are you
Are
okay?
you good?
Yeah, sorry. I got like another booster shot. And it's
Like
just
your
a little
third
weird.
one?
Wait, what do
No,
you
I'm
mean?
on
What
like
do you mean
7.
Another booster shot.
7.
7? What the fuck?
Seven of what? 7 Johns.
Booster shots.
What are we talking here?
Or are you supposed to just keep getting them?
Why'd you give birth to an egg through your mouth hole?
I don't. Is that normal?
Wait,
Was
is
it
Joe
Pfizer?
Biden microchipping me?
Oh my god!